Hello everybody, it's Rayski, back again. We're at Yanamize. I've got a new car, and we've had one of these before. It's been on the Yanamize YouTube channel before, and it's in there, but it has got some problems. And as per usual, we're gonna fix them. But it's actually a big reason why I bought this car specifically, so I'm gonna bring it out for you to see right now. We've got another one. Another 350Z. But the difference between this one and the last one I had, this is a HR. You can tell by the bonnet. It's got a better engine than my previous one. My previous one was an 03 plate. This is a 08 plate, 2008. And as you can see, it's got a bit of a bump here. It's pretty goddamn cool. And it's also got the upgraded headlights, and it's got a bunch of little bits and bobs that are just a bit more up to date with current times. Even though it's still an old car, but it's just more sexual than the last one. Now I've got a list of things that do need to be fixed in this car. It currently isn't road legal. It hasn't got MOT because it failed MOT for a couple reasons. But for one, ball joint. There is a ball joint behind this wheel that is absolutely ruined. And because of that, it failed MOT. However, the guy I bought it from did give me a ball joint with the car, an extra one, a new one. So we're gonna replace that pretty soon. But it's just interesting, he gave me the part, so it's kind of made my life easy. But I don't know if replacing the ball joint is gonna be very easy. The backstory of this car is, it was actually in Scotland for most of its life. Now, if you know Scotland, you know Scotland's pretty wet. This car was up there for most of its life. So, we might have to do a little bit of rust repair. Nothing's too crazy. We just got a little bit of rust in the arches. Typical 350Z problems. Also, the tread is a bit nuts on the front wheels. On the rear wheels, it's fine, but on the front, somehow, it's just a mad thing. For some reason, bigger tires fitted on the rear. I don't know what the purpose is of that. Do you like it? Is this supposed to be like this? I don't know. I kind of like it. Certain men don't. Haters, you know what I'm saying? But we might change those at some point just to make it look a bit more not big or something. Let me know down in the comments if you think that should be like that. If you saw the last video on the Yanamize channel, you'd know we fixed a notorious problem with these 350Zs. When you open a boot, there's a latch problem.
When you open the boot, I mean, this happens. So you push the button, and it only comes off a little bit, and now you're stuck. It won't come up. What you actually have to do is you have to hold it down and pull it at the same time to make sure the latch is just staying unreleased, and then it will come up. Right. So once you pull it up, the struts kind of push it up by itself, so it's cool, but it just won't pop out properly.
This one hasn't got it, luckily. I mean, it opens sometimes when you press the button, but it doesn't really stay up too tight, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it does sometimes, but just go like that, and it's just, yeah, it's done out. The boot is also pretty dirty, which is great. When we got this car, there was mud everywhere inside of it. So I don't know what the flip's been going on. Bro is like Steve Backshall doing that cross country or something. I think he might have had a dog as well. Interesting, nevertheless. It's also got custom exhaust. Fucking pussy hole. A custom exhaust. It's not too bad. It looks kind of cool. It's very Japanese style, isn't it, to have that single tip, you know what I'm saying? This is a bit of a weird one, because on the MOT, they don't really generally pass exhausts like this. This isn't straight piped, but it's pretty piped. That's the dumbest shit I've ever said in my life. It technically shouldn't pass MOT, but it could if it gets tinkered a little bit, but we'll have to see. The car did come with a spare cat, so if we install the cat, it should pass emissions fine, but that might be something to look into. It's very loud. Much louder than the last one, so that's pretty cool. And now for the interior of this bad boy, it's cool. It's okay, but it's not leather, it's cloth, which is a bit dead. It's not the GT spec, it's just the standard spec. And it's very, very muddy. There literally looks like there is poo everywhere inside here. Fecal matter everywhere, blood. Nuts. But overall, it's nice. It's got little newer parts in the interior. There's little bits and bobs that are a bit more modern and a bit more upgraded. It's still a 2008 car, so it's not gonna be a lot different to a 2003 car. But it's quite nice. There is some scratches and there's some really bad paint work with some of the body panels in here, which I've taken out, as you can see, because I'm gonna repaint them. I think they had plasti dip on them or something. They did not look good at all, but they are going to be repainted nicely by me. Hopefully. I'm gonna try not to fuck it up. But now for one of the baddest boy points of this car, let me show you something cool. If you turn this thing on, and you just see the little mileage indicator there, brother, 44 bags, 44, bruv. Tell me the last time you've seen this M350Z that is on 44K. That is ridiculous. Yeah, overall the interior is nice. It's okay. We're gonna do some little bits to clean it up and, you know, make it look as fresh as possible. But yeah, not bad at all. Bodywork is close to impeccable, but not like amazingly impeccable. The little nooks and crannies here and there, and also the arch rust, like I said before, needs to be fixed. So we're probably gonna have to sand it down, filler it up, and repaint quite a lot of it, which I've never done before and I'm kind of shook about doing, but yeah, hopefully that goes well too. So there's a couple problems with this car. We've got rust on the arches, we've got a check engine light, we've got a broken ball joint, we've got an interior covered in poo, we've got worn front tires, we've got an exhaust that probably isn't legal, and the car won't pass MOT. because of half of those things. So yeah, we definitely got our plate full. So I've actually bought this car as a collaboration with my good friend Mr. Maths. His Instagram's here. We've literally just gone splits in this car because we both thought, you know what, let's have a project that we can work on that we both love, because we love Japanese cars. So you'll probably see him on the channel get involved quite a lot. And also you should see some content from his side, more about driving and using the car day to day. So go subscribe to him for that, because that'll be quite interesting to see. I'm gonna focus more on the mechanical, fixing, making it look nice side of things. And now for the part you might have been waiting for, how much did I get this car for? Because last time I cheat out on a 350Z. This was a bit more than the last one. This car actually cost us £6,000. Now that might seem quite a lot. However, it isn't. You know why? Like I said, it's a HR. It's a rarer variant. These are the most sought after cars. The HRs are money. If you go online right now, HRs are generally worth about 8,000 to over 10,000 pounds. So if we were to sell it, the profit margin isn't crazy, but this is a lot cheaper than market value. And also, if you also look up all these cars online, none of them have 44,000 miles on the clock. They're all at 100K plus. More reason why this thing is an absolute steal. So yeah, that's why we got the car. And yeah, it's gonna be an interesting time trying to fix everything that's wrong with this 350Z. And yes, it is Z, yeah? Not Z. I ain't doing that Z business. The Americans got something right, and it's Z, not Z. Z sounds better. Nissan. I said Nissan last time, okay? I f***ed up, I admit. It's Nissan 350Z. Shush. Yeah, anyway, I've been Rayski. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, and also check out my boy's channel once again, because like I said, there's gonna be a lot more content about this car over there as well. But yeah, bless up. There's quite a lot of space in the boot, it's not bad. On my previous one, I fit a lot in here, so the fact that I can fit myself in here is a plus. That makes me sound like some kidnapper, you know what, I take that back. Ah, fucking hell, bro. I feel water seeping into my anus.